Okay, welcome now, dear friends, to the Thursday edition of Fresh Bread. Reverend Phil Anderson here with you. I am the pastor at Oakland United Methodist Church and Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church. And as I said the other day, most of you listening to this already know that, but I always like to say that because just in case someone is picking this up, it's available worldwide, and we'd love to have other people listen in. And if you are listening somewhere else, you can always send us a note the old-fashioned way, and that would be by sending it to Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church, 1029 North Kansas Avenue in Topeka, Kansas, 66608, or Oakland United Methodist Church, 801 Northeast Chester in Topeka, Kansas, 66616. Well, that being said, let's go ahead and continue our discussion of James 2. Really, what a great chapter. You know, it's kind of like faith and works like a hand in a glove. They're separate, they're unique. Obviously, I mean, the hand is the key, right? I mean, it's kind of a glove without a hand is just a glove. But again, I would even say works without faith, you have to wonder a little bit about. And that's maybe me just putting in a different spin on things, and I hope that's okay. The reason I'm saying that is I believe the two are intertwined. And I believe that when we do our works, let's say, for instance, we are helping to feed some people that need to be fed. And I believe that those opportunities need to be met with the chance for us to share our faith with other people as much as we can, and when the Holy Spirit leads. And we just have to be aware of that type of leadership. And when He is going to open doors for us to share our faith, to me, that's kind of a work in itself, is just sharing our faith. That's an effort, because it's very easy just to say, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to run the risk of somebody getting mad at me or offending or being offended or rejecting me. All those things. It's easy to just talk ourselves right out of sharing our faith, isn't it? And so that's kind of where I'm at on this. Faith without works is dead. You know, if you're going to have faith, the works need to be there, and we're not saved by the works. I think we clearly established that almost every one of these fresh breads. But I'll tell you what, it's pretty sobering sometimes to take a look and see what we're doing and what we're not doing, and what God's maybe calling us to do. So just something to keep in mind as we move forward. Let's do those things that God calls us to do, but let's never hide our light under a bushel. Let's never try to compromise our faith so that we can be in some type of an arrangement where different religious groups are together and everybody just sort of feels good about being in that group, and we're all joining in a circle and hugging each other and singing Kumbaya. That ain't going to cut it, because Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And so we are representatives of Christ. We're not just out there in some feel-good religious event that really has no real purpose other than to bring people together that really otherwise wouldn't be together. Let's just share the Lord with people in a very real way. You know, we don't have to back down. Just show people how much God has loved us and how we want to turn around and love Him just because of His goodness to us. Well, friends, thanks again for being with us today on Fresh Bread. We'll have more for you tomorrow on Friday. Until then, God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon.